Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Long time no see. Yes, well, it's a long story, but it's all good. Um, I've made a couple of journals. I started them last year, and I hadn't finished them, and I really want to start finishing bits and bobs here in my craft room. Doing some de-stashes as well. It's just, it just gets too much, and there's things that you accumulate and you really don't need. So, and I just need room to breathe. So it's been a bit of a challenge. So, but anyway, I'm getting there. So in the meantime, I've made these journals in between just to finish them off, and boy, really enjoyed making them. So this one is do this one first. It's a really thick journal, but it's not a alligator mouth, as you still have lots of room to make it one. But I wanted to make it in such a way so that it sort of is more uniformed as far as, the width of it and things like that. This is actually, or was a box, and I can't remember what sort of box it was. It was what I have in there, it might have been, no, it can't be oats, but anyway, it was a food box, and I saved it, so thinking, oh, that'll make a nice chunky monkey. So I've used some fabric that I dyed about 2 years ago in blues and light blues and dark blues, and it's a lacy type fabric. So yes, so I'm going to share it with you now. So it's a blue theme. I inked all the pages. They're all coffee dyed pages, and I've used some coffee dyed laces just to break up all the blue. All right, let's venture in. It's a simple closer with the fabric, and I actually stitched some of this really lovely tulle onto it with another button. Okay, and of course I've sewn these buttons on individually. They haven't the signatures haven't been threaded through it. I've actually stitched these buttons on individual because I wanted the little frilly ends, and some of these buttons I've had for a long time, so yeah, it was time to use them up. And the front is just a little picture out of a magazine, some really heavy coffee dyed trim from a doily, and this was a paper clip, but the actual paper clip broke, so I took it apart and just kept this, and it's really pretty. And I used also baby wipes, because once you do use a lot of the inks, and to wipe my hands, it was the blue color, so and then the next day it was a lovely colour, and I thought I might as well use that as well, and I use that as tabs. You'll see it anyway. Alright, let's stop gas bagging. So here's the front page, and it's called Take Me Back. So it can take you back, memories, past, holidays, whatever you want. Lots of writing spaces and lots of little tucks. And a lot of this brown paper is from the Woolies brown paper shopping bags, and so I've made a little pocket here with a little can, pull can opener, yeah, and I've just named it Take Me Back. So as you can see, I have inked every page. I've used up a lot of my scrapbook paper as well. Some lined pages, lots of writing room. And just made a little scrap, because I've had all these bits of scrap, and I thought, oh, and I just stapled it together, and you can just use it as a, like maybe just a bookmark or something. Here is a paper clip that worked out, and I used my 1-inch hole punch and cut out circles, and then attached it, and I used actual bobby pins. I had a packet of bobby pins from the op shop, and I used that and just punched a eyelet in the bottom, and that's a little dangle. Got to make sure I got that right. So as you can see, yes, lots of writing spaces here. Pocket, and in it you'll find a little pencil holder as well, with a or pen holder with a new pen in it. You can use even that as a bookmark. Just little clusters of little pictures that I've made up, just there. And here is the alcohol wipes. I can't remember how many pages. I think there's 10 in each signature. And a little booklet, and there's some more of that baby wipe, I should say, and just a little booklet. A belly band. This is a very, very old postcard. It's one of those that you sort of fold out. We used to get them in the early days, I think in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, and I thought, oh, I've had this for a long time. I thought, I might as well use it up. Here's one of my envelopes that I made from pianola paper and backed it with dictionary paper. Stickers. Here's another little pad that you can use as a bookmark if you wish. There's the tab, a little flip. So yes, lots of writing spaces. And this here is just a one of my collage pages that I have in a book, and I cut up and make into tags, and I've got some Tim Holtz paper dolls on that. Another one of my envelopes that I made from piano paper and a dictionary paper. And on the back here you've got a little tag as well. Just another little cluster just there. Got glued up, just a little flip, because I had that left over, that fabric. I thought, oh, I'll just use that. You'll see throughout some book pages. What was this? This is not vellum, it was something else. And here is just a little flip out I made. Little stamp with my original stamp from Stamps from Germany. Just there. Decoupage ticket, and you can use it as a tuck. Another one of my envelopes here, and a little pocket with a little postcard in it. You can either just leave it closed if you wanted to, and just pop it on here if you wish. Here, this is a matchbox flip. Love the colours, I like the blue. And this I just used some scrap paper. Oh, okay. Oh yes, scraps of paper I've just popped in the pocket, just like this one. Another one of the envelopes, and it just tucks behind here. And this I've just made into a pocket. And here is a original playing card. Put them back in here. And this fabric is stretchy too. This is a time card. Another tag. It's one of my collage pages from my book, and I've just made it into a tag stitched around it. It's a little flip out here with another one of my little clusters. Pocket, and you've got a bingo card in there. You can pop in whatever you like. It's another envelope from piano roll paper. I like this picture. It's all from a magazine. And here's one of my tags. Here's the bread clip. Remember, I made a few of these from old credit cards that I painted with alcohol ink. And this is a bread clip, and this bit here, the number 3, is actually from an old measuring tape measure, dressmaker's tape. Bit of scrap paper from, as you can see, from good old Woolies bags, paper bags. This is just a flip, so you've got a pocket here, okay, and then you've got a pocket here, little tags in here, pocket here, little ticket. And that's just an old stamp that I had. There's a pocket in here. And a belly band, which I haven't put anything in there. I thought I'd leave that to the person that's going to purchase it, so that they've got some room to put all their stuff in. And this just, so you can see, it just opens up just like that. Or you can just keep it closed without the wrap. But it looks pretty cool, I reckon. I hope it's a bit warmer where you guys are. It's been quite cool here. I should have stitched this together to make it a bit easier, but anyway, it's all good. We're not in a hurry. So there you go. So that's one of them. And my next one is like a garden journal. I'll just see if I can reduce this. Just bear with me. Oh yes. This is a garden journal, or it can be any sort of journal. I found this lovely fabric. It's so soft. It's like velvety. This was an old, was a dictionary. So it's hardcover. And I used a packet. I got a packet of new shoelaces, and just happened to have a grey one there. This one you can take out, and you can pop in what you want. So I've made that, kept that blank. It does have corners to secure it because of the fabric. It has 4 signatures, and I can't remember how many is in each signature now. I think there's 6 or 5 pages, but there's a lot of flips and booklets and notebooks in there. So let's venture in. And it has a hidden spine, so I've made it so that it was put in separately, so it's nice and smooth. So if you are using it as a garden journal, you're not going to get it cord, and that's why I've put the corners on, just to keep it sturdy. So in here, I've got a pocket here. Didn't put anything in there yet. This is a little flip notepad. I've used this scrapbook paper that I had for so long, and I just really wanted to use it up, and I thought, well, the flower is sort of a bit similar. And yeah, so I thought I'd use that instead. Lots of tucks. Used up a lot of my bits and bobs. A lot of blank pages for you to journal in. Plenty of pockets. And extra bits in there that you can, if you are going to use it as a gardening journal, you might have notes and things or seeds that you can, a couple of CD pockets here, envelopes. There's a bit of a flip here. Another tuck. This, of course, is a paint card from good old Bunnings. And the paper is not your ordinary A4 paper. I used art paper. You can get it in A3s or A4 sizes, and I got the A3 one, and I was able to, you know, get quite a bit of A4 pages out of it, and so the pages are very sturdy in this this one, and I've also used it in this one as well. So. And each signature has got the craft paper to make it sturdy with pockets. So I've used lots of scraps of paper. This is a postcard from Millmerran, and it hasn't been used. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought I'd just put that in there. Belly band. Another pocket, some scrap paper. It's a flip, and of course this is a paper bag, so you can pop some things in if you wish. Some more papers. Pop that in there. This one is a fairly big belly band, mainly because it's got it's a little booklet. It has a little, does have the pamphlets, 3-stitch pamphlet stitch in there. This was just an envelope. So yeah, so you can use this, put some quick notes on. And I'm just holding this with this little clip here. Just like that. Again, Woolies brown paper bags. I've used them as well. There's a little tuck here. And then you've got matching little tags. I've had these stickers for so long. Peacock and an owl. An old postcard as well. It's just a flip and a tuck. And then here you have another, like an index card. Next signature is again, just a couple of scrappy bits. Another tuck, a flip, another bit of paper you can journal in or colour in. And on the back I've made a pocket again with some more coffee dyed paper, and that's it. And I'll leave all the measurements in, well, I can give you the measurements for these now. This one's quite big, it's 15 a bit centimetres wide, and 24, which is like nearly 9.5. Your spine is 2 inches. It does have 4 signatures. I think there's 6 in each signature. So that's it. And this one as well stands up quite nicely. It's not going to fall over. So yes, this one here, I better give you a measurement on this one, but that'll all be in my Etsy store unless I sell it before then. This one's 5 1/4. Oh, no, sorry. This one is 13 centimetres wide and nearly 18 long and 10.5 centimetres spine. which works out at yeah, just over 4 inches. So there you go, folks. So let me know of your thoughts. These will be going on my Etsy store unless I sell them beforehand. And yeah, I hope you all look after your health, which is very, very important. Less stress in life. Take 1 or 2 minutes just to breathe, go in a corner and just switch your mind off and just breathe. Until next time, bye for now.